Hey, what's up, y'all? This is your boy Big Keith here at the Power of Offense on another edition of his Keith's Opinion. Yes, I said it in the title of this video that I'm alleging that Derrick Jaxn is a quasi-high value man. Now, what does that mean? Well, right here on your screen, right, I have a definition for you. Now, this definition of the word quasi is coming out of a legal dictionary. Now, the reason it's coming out of a legal dictionary is because quasi is a legal term. All right. Now, this is what the definition says. It says quasi is Latin for as if, commonly used as a prefix to show that one thing resembles but is not actually another thing. For example, a quasi-contract resembles but is not actually a contract. So in other words, what I'm saying, right, is that Derrick Jaxn appears to be a high-value man. He does. And the reason I'm saying that is because he meets all of the criteria that Kevin Samuels have made known, right, to all of us here on YouTube. Yes, Derrick Jaxn meets all of the criteria except the fact, right, that he is not an alpha male. Now, I'm saying he's not an alpha male, right? Because Derrick Jaxn has a character flaw. Yes, he does. He has a major character flaw, and the character flaw is dishonesty. Derrick Jaxn is dishonest. He is. He is. He made it very clear in the video that he did with his wife, where he told us that he violated his vows, right, before her as well as God, and that he cheated. Now, for him to cheat on her, right, means that he's dishonest. Why am I saying this? Well, first of all, he was not direct. He was not assertive, right? He did not tell her before they got married, because every couple before they get married have that discussion. Normally it's the wife. Normally it's the fiance. She would ask a question like, can you promise me, right, that you will be faithful throughout the marriage? Derrick Jaxn could have easily told his future wife that I'm not going to make promises that I may not keep. He could easily said that. He could have said, look, I love you. I promise I will provide for you. I will take care of you and even our children. But I'm not going to make promises that I may not keep. So I might step out sometimes, right? But I'm coming back home to you, sweetheart. He could have easily said this to her. Now, if he would have said that, right, he would have gave her a choice. And all women deserve a choice. See, I'm a feminist, right? Just like I heard my man Kevin Samuels say, I'm a feminist. And the reason I'm a feminist is because I believe women deserve a choice. Now, I'm not a feminist in terms of how you see most of these women operating today, or people operating today that swear that they care about women's rights, because most of them are toxic feminists. That's what they are. But me personally, I believe a woman has a choice. So if you tell her straight up, she has a choice to decide if she wants to be in that situation. And I'm pretty sure Derrick Jaxn's wife would have chosen it. I'm sure she would have. You know what I'm saying? And there you go. She couldn't get mad, right, if the man stepped out, but he didn't keep it real with her. So again, he's not an alpha male, right? Now, alpha male is a part of being a high value man. Oh, yes, it is. Oh, yes, it is. Let me show you. I Googled high value man, alpha man, or shall I say high value man, alpha male. And look, right here, it makes it real clear. 10 attractive alpha male traits every high value man has, right? So a high value man has to be an alpha man. Now, I'm not saying this. This is what the professionals are saying, right? I'm just repeating what the professionals are saying. Now, check this out. This is businessinsider.com. That's a major publication of news. And they said how to become an ultra high value alpha male. I'm telling you, being a high value man goes hand in hand with being an alpha male. Yes, it does. It really does. And being an alpha male, right? One of the traits of being an alpha male, according to Men's Style Fashion, right, is being assertive and direct. You see that, right? But then you also see where it says honest and dependable. Now, again, I'm stating the fact that Derrick Jaxn has a chink in his armor. Yes, he does. Derrick Jaxn is moral and he is civilized. Yes, he is. Now, I've done a video stating this, right? And I'm providing a link for you right now to check that out. Derrick Jaxn is moral and he is civilized. Yes, he is. But please keep in mind that moral deals with the collective. It deals with society, right? Now, character deals with the individual. This is why I keep on saying that Derrick Jaxn has a character flaw, and his character flaw is that he is proven to be dishonest. That is his character flaw. All right. Now back to Quasi. I showed you the legal definition, right, of Quasi. I showed it to you. Now keep in mind that here at the Power of Offense, we entertain you with legal commentary from a layman's point of view. All right, so we entertain you with legal commentary. So here at the Power of Offense, you're going to be entertained, but you're going to learn something at the same time. Because again, I'm sure most of you all have never heard of the term quasi. Quasi. All right, it's a legal term. Now, right here, I'm going to deal with the same exact term, but I'm going to deal with it strictly out of Google's dictionary. All right, so Google actually defined it too. And Google defines it as seemingly, apparently, but not really. All right, I like that better as a layman. All right, I think it's easier for all of our listeners to understand quasi with this short definition that was provided by Google. Now, keep this in mind, y'all. You've never heard of the term quasi-high value. Now, high value man, right, was a term that was coined by Kevin Samuels. Yes, the popular image consultant and content creator Kevin Samuels. So you got to give Kevin Samuels credit where credit is due. Now, the same goes for me. You got to give me credit for coming up with quasi-high value man. You haven't heard it anywhere else but here. All right. So again, all of you content creators, you got to give me credit. You got to give me a shout out if you use my term, which is quasi-high value man. Now, again, Derrick Jaxn is a quasi-high value man because he lacks honesty. All right. Now, check this out, y'all. Again, give me credit. You got to look out for the dairy farmers, y'all. All of us content creators, we are dairy farmers, and you must look out for the small ones, especially.
Monopoly. I mean, you let the dairy farmers do that, right? Half of them be out of business tomorrow.
He's trying to make a living.
Well, you're right. I mean, it's everyone's right. It's America. We just can't do it at that unreasonable expense of others. Because then it becomes un-American. That's why the price we pay for that gallon of milk could never represent the true cost of production, because it's got to be controlled, right? It's got to be set. It's got to be fair.
Got to be controlled by who? I set a price that I think is fair.
I don't think it's fair.
You don't?
I don't think it's fair.
I think it's
fair.
fair.
I know your customers are happy, Frank. Bunch of fucking junkies that they are. What about you fellow dairy farmers out here, Frank? Are you thinking of us? Huh? You thinking of them?
The dairy farmers.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of them, Dominic, about as much as they've ever thought about me.
And I'm just thinking.
Yes, I have a small channel. Look out for me. Quasi-high value man. That's my term. Now let's keep going. All right. Right before you, I have a video of Derrick Jaxn, right? A video of him talking about honesty. Okay. Now, in my opinion, the man is a hypocrite. And I'm going to prove this to y'all because, again, he has a character flaw, and his character flaw is that he's dishonest. But he had the nerve, he had the audacity to criticize somebody else concerning the same issue of which, in my opinion, the man was straight up with this chick. And you're going to hear a short clip of that right here. And we're going to break down, and I'm going to give y'all an analysis to me of the bullshit that Derrick Jaxn is saying in this video. All right. Yes. No, fair use. Fair use.
You're not my girlfriend, which means we have no title, which means I can do whatever I want. I know you like me, but I can do whatever the fuck I want. And I'm going to. Simple.
Okay, bet then it could just be friends.
I'm not being friends with you. I don't need no female friends. My female friends, I'm fucking. I don't know what you talking about.
I ain't gonna lie, y'all. When I first saw this, my initial thoughts were that he's trash and she's weak. Or at best naive, but honestly, she just comes off weak.
Never stop right there. Then to give y'all a background, this man was involved with this young lady, right? And he's telling her again that he just wants them to have a strictly sexual relationship. He's not looking for any type of serious relationship. He's not looking for her to be his girl or for it to move further, but he just want to have fun with her, right? Now he's telling her this, right? Now arguably he's telling her this after he has already had relations with her, but the man is being honest about the situation. All right, now it's her choice. We all know, or we should know, that women control access to sex. Men control access to a relationship. So she had a choice to get a man sex. She had a choice. She didn't have to do it. She chose to do it. And he's telling her how this relationship is going to be. All right. Now he's telling her early on in the relationship, although it's after they had sex, he's letting her know what it's going to be. And he's telling her that she had a choice. Now, Derrick Jaxn is saying that the man is full of it. And he felt like she is naive or weak, right? So my question to you, Derrick Jaxn, what does it say about your wife, bro? What does it say about you and your wife, man? You was not straight up and honest with your own wife, bro. Before y'all got married, you wasn't. You admitted that in the video that you did with her when you stated that you violated your own oath. Your own vows to her and to God. So right there, you criticizing another man for his honesty, but you wasn't honest with your woman the whole time. Shame on you, Derrick Jaxn. All right, let's keep going.
And there were people in the comment section saying things like, oh, I can respect his honesty because he kept it real with her. He let his intentions be known, so she had the opportunity to choose whether or not she wanted to continue being involved with him. But at least he kept it real and was honest with her. And you know what? I don't respect his honesty. If he had told her up front in the very beginning, cool. But he waited till after she was emotionally invested to let her know that all he wanted was sex. And even he knew that she was going to be caught off guard by it, because he said,
Derrick Jaxn, you should take your own advice, bro. You really should. You are a hypocrite. But let's keep going.
oh, you probably thinking, what the fuck right now? Matter of fact, he wouldn't have even thought it important enough to record her reaction to him humiliating her if he knew that she was going to be on the same page. So no, I don't respect it. I would respect it if it was the first date or something like that. Matter of fact, I would respect his quote unquote honesty if at least during this conversation, whenever he's telling her all these things and she expresses that she has real feelings and is looking forward to a relationship at some point in the future, he just cut it off right there and said,
Derrick Jaxn, I would have respected your honesty to your wife, right? If you would have told her before y'all got married that you may step out and do your thing. You never told her that, bro. You never told her that. So you're dishonest. You lied to your wife. Again, at least this young man is telling her what it is before she get fully vested in her feelings for him. She like him, right? She admitted that. But I didn't hear neither one of them say that they were in love. Like and love is different. Now, you and your wife, y'all supposed to be in love, bro. And you still didn't keep it 100 with her. Again, you a hypocrite, Derrick Jaxn. This is why I'm saying that you are a quasi-high value man. Now, again, y'all, what is a quasi-high value man? Well, a quasi will be seemingly, apparently, but not really a high value man. All right, so Derrick Jaxn seems to be, apparently, maybe, but not really, a high value man because, again, he has a character flaw of honesty. He is dishonest. Now, let's keep going.
you know what? Then it's best us go our separate ways because I don't want to hurt you. But what did he do? Continue pushing for friends with benefits, something that would solely and exclusively benefit and serve him, not her, somebody that he claims to care about. Nah, he wasn't being honest at all. He's being quote unquote honest in the same way a car salesman is honest and tells you after they made the sale final that the car they just sold you was fucked up and ain't gonna make it 20 miles off the lot, and then says, you know what, I'm giving you the opportunity to choose whether or not you want to drive this car off the lot. It's up to you. I'm just being real.
Derrick Jaxn, you need to take your own advice, bro. I'm telling you, a hypocrite, man. That is a bad look. You have all of the qualities of a high value man. Yes, you do, bro. You have a network. You're useful to the community, right? You are a millionaire as far as my knowledge, etc., etc. but you are definitely not an alpha male, because you're supposed to be assertive, direct, and honest, man. And you have not proven to be none of those three. And your main character flaw is dishonesty. Again, you are a quasi-high value man. Like I said, y'all, if you use my term, you gotta give me your boy Keith a shout out here at the Power of Offense. Quasi-high value man is my term. All right, let's keep going.
Being honest, respect my honesty. Fuck no, man, ain't no honor in that. But on the same token, she's not no innocent, faultless victim. Because as adults, yeah, we're expected to check the Carfax of a used car. We're expected to take it by a mechanic.
Of course she's not a victim, Derrick Jaxn, because she had a choice. She can choose to either continue dealing with this man, and she know the relationship is sexual, or to move on. If she wants something more than sex, there's plenty of men out here that she could deal with that will possibly give that to her. But this man is telling her straight up what it is. Something that you didn't do with your own wife, bro. Again, you need to take your own damn advice, man, and stop being a hypocrite. But let's keep going.
Get it inspected, because we're supposed to protect ourselves. Why? Because everybody ain't got the same heart as you, man. Yeah, it's supposed to be to where if you having sex with somebody, you spending time with them, you having deep conversations and laughing and joking, making memories, maybe even working with them, that it's supposed to be leading to something long-term and substantial. But guess what? That's how your heart works. That ain't how everybody else's heart works. And as the caretaker of your heart, you're supposed to protect it. The same way if you're the caretaker of a child, you're supposed to protect them and not let them run all over the mall or outside with.
Bro, Derrick Jaxn, she is protecting her heart by having a choice. Again, sex, right, or access to the body belongs to the woman. Women control access to their body. Men control access to relationships. Yes, she had a choice. She's choosing to deal with this man. So what you're saying is really unintelligent at this point. But let's keep going.
Whenever they feel like it, because a child can't protect itself the same way your heart can. And you don't show up to some job or some company scrubbing floors and wiping toilets and serving customers, and then 3 weeks later look for a paycheck and then play victim whenever you don't get one. No, you're supposed to protect your investment, protect that value, protect that attention and energy that you gave that company with at least an express commitment. So if you get played, it's because they manipulated and lied, not because you played yourself. That's emotionally irresponsible.
Man, we could stop right here, man. No, if you get played, ladies, you're playing yourself when a man is honest and upfront with you. This young man was honest and upfront with this lady right here. If she get played in this situation and she continue wanting more out of him, although he told her that he's not willing to offer her more, that is her fault, her problem, and you need to stop listening to this horrible advice from people like Derrick Jaxn. Yes, Derrick Jaxn has horrible dating advice. He does. And again, this is coming from a quasi high value man. Now, what is a quasi high value man? A man that is seemingly, apparently, but not really high value. That's Derrick Jaxn. Why am I saying this? Because Derrick Jaxn is not an alpha man, and alpha men are high value, right? That's a quality of being high value, is being an alpha man, okay? And being an alpha man, one of the character traits is that you're honest, assertive, and direct. And he was none of those three with his own damn wife, right? So if his wife is not good enough for him to be honest to, what make you think that you're good enough for him to be honest to you? I don't know why you ladies support this man. But anywho, I'll catch you on the next one. Please share, like, and subscribe. Peace. I'm out.